Uh, go to Lansdale, Mary in Lansdale. Mary, welcome to the show. Got all this feedback on
Hi.
my headset.
Hello.
Go ahead,
Can you
Mary.
hear me?
Go ahead.
I now hear your voice is jumping. Please talk again.
Yeah.
Hello. Your voice, I
Katie, I have a
cannot hear
bad
you at
connection
all.
with her. Ask her to call back. I don't know what's going on. All right, we'll try to get that correction, that technical problem corrected. All right, so let's see. She'll probably call. Mary's pretty good. She'll probably call back pretty quickly, or that's squared away. If I have a moment, I'll try to talk with you about this concept called silent hypoxia. A doctor who has been working at Bellevue Hospital was sharing his experience with the coronavirus, Dr. Richard Leviathan. So let me see here. Mary is back. Okay, let's take this call from Mary. Mary, welcome back to the show. Go ahead with your question.
Okay, thank you for picking up my call again. Okay, I have two type of question to ask. They are food and whatever. Okay, nutrients. I wanted to know what food can decrease blood sugar. I wanted to know vegetable, fruit, and kitchen spice. My second question is, what is omega-3 fatty acid? ALA or EPA or DHA? What food are omega-3 fatty acids? Please tell me. Thank you.
All right. What foods can reduce these blood glucose spikes? I can tell you what foods not to eat, and that would be highly processed foods that are high in sugar. You know, the cookies is my list. You know my list: cookies, crackers, cakes, chips, cupcakes, candies, colas, as a beverage. All of those spike your glucose, and then your insulin levels. The pancreas will release the insulin because you have sugar in the bloodstream. The foods that seem to moderate blood glucose levels are foods that are high in fiber. And of course, you know what those foods are: vegetables, primarily, and then fruits. Now, fruits do have fructose in them, of course, but the fruits also have fiber, so they moderate the effect of the fructose that you find in fruits and vegetables. So foods that are high in fiber foods, will reduce your blood glucose levels. And there's a supplement too from Garo Formulas, and it's called Glucose Optimizer. And that is a wonderful product uh, that I've had clients on to get their blood glucose levels in line. So that's the answer to your first question. The omega-3 fatty acids, you usually find these in fish, and mackerel, salmon, herring, cod liver oil, sardines, anchovies, for example. They're high in fatty acids. And you, in terms of the plants, you asked the question. Some plants that are high in omega-3 fatty acid would be chia seeds, hemp seed, walnuts, flaxseed, perilla oil, um, and that would help with your omega-3s. Um, what else can I tell you? All right, so the omega-3 fatty acids, these are they're polyunsaturated, highly polyunsaturated fats, and they typically will benefit your cardiovascular system, as people know. Fish, as you were able to infer from my comments, is a main source of the omega-3 fats, eicosapentaenoic acid in particular, EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid, DHA. Some plant-based foods also contain omega-3s, alpha, in the form of alpha linolenic acid, ALA, alpha linolenic acid, ALA. That is the form in plants. So I think I answered both of your questions. If not, give me a call back. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Dr. Richard Leviathan works at Bellevue Hospital, and he shared his experience in treating the patients coming in. He said he's been practicing, and he wrote an op-ed, and I'll paraphrase his op-ed, giving him, of course, attribution. He said he's been practicing emergency medicine for 30 years, so lots of experience. In 1994, he said, I invented an imaging system for teaching intubation, the procedure of inserting breathing tubes, and that led him to do some research into this procedure. If I have a chance, I don't know if I will because we have a guest today, I'll try to get to this concept of silent hypoxia that he talks about. LTN, coast to coast and globally.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, Live Fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. I just wanted to build a little bit more on Mary's question about the omegas. That's a very good question. It comes up a lot. So you have omega-3, these long chain polyunsaturated fatty acids, right? Eicosapentaenoic acid, docosahexaenoic acid. But you have linoleic acid, LA, that's omega-6. And then you have alpha linolenic acid, that's ALA. That's an omega-3 fatty acid. And those both are considered essential. Why? Essential because it's essential that you get them from the diet. The body cannot make them. But then you have EPA and DHA, these long-chain polyunsaturated fatty acids, that can be synthesized from ALA, but the conversion rate is not all that good. So it's recommended to eat the foods that are rich in EPA and DHA, and I listed those. Both omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. These are the building blocks of fat, right? These are like amino acids are the building blocks for protein. These fatty acids are building blocks for your fats. So both omega-6 and omega-3 are important structural elements or components for cell membranes, and they have all sorts of important functions. So I could tell you more, but that's a little bit more than what I shared with Mary a moment ago. Wayne Elliott is our guest today. Let me just check in with Katie. Are you okay? Everything okay? You all right? Your face okay?
I am. It gave me an instant headache, but I am okay.
Oh, my heavens. Did you get the engineers to fix it for you?
No, I sent some text messages, though. I mean, me and Reggie fixed it for now. I think it needs to be permanently fixed, but hopefully it won't burst onto my face anymore.
Yeah, the mic came off the boom and hit Katie in the face. Live radio. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, how's that for live radio?
I don't like that. You like it less. Oh, my. Always something, right? Always something. Rosanna Dana, remember her? Wayne Elliott's our guest today. And Wayne, I call it Wayne's World. So Wayne's here today, and let's bring him on. Wayne, welcome to the show. I suppose everything is okay in Copacetic up there in Canada, yes?
It is, Dr. Gargle. Thank you. Yep, it's starting to warm up. Supposed to get up to a whopping 50 today. So nice sunny day, and soon it'll be warmer here. Yeah, how are you doing?
We're doing, well, thanks for asking. Doing okay. Manage back into trying to keep my physical activity routine in place, trying to keep, being consistent. It's tough, you have to discipline yourself. The gyms are closed, so you really have to invent ways to keep yourself physically fit. And I've been doing a lot of walking, and I walk with what's called heavy hands, Wayne. These are weights, and I up the weight, so I'm carrying 10 pounds in each hand. That's 20 extra pounds. Try walking 4.3 miles with 20 extra pounds in your hands. And I do exercises with them. It's pretty tough. I can tell you that. It'll challenge you.
That's excellent. Yeah, you bet, to carry that extra weight.
Yeah,
Give people an idea of, to try it, give you an idea of what it's like to be overweight by 20 pounds on the weight that you carry around every day, right? Not easy.
Well, you gotta try to manage that weight. You gotta get it off and keep it up. It's easy to say, hard to do, right?
No, that's for sure. That's for sure. But it's a good way to show yourself. There have been times I've been, 35, 40 pounds overweight. Ooh. Carry that around for a day, I'll tell you, you'll see how it tires you out. So it's
yeah, that's a good point, Wayne. That's a good point. I often say that to people. They say, "Wow, I'm only about 10 pounds overweight." I said, "Well, go get yourself a 10-pound bag of flour or sugar, and carry that around for about 15 or 20 minutes, and let me know how you feel." People don't realize how strenuous it is to carry that extra weight, right, Wayne?
Absolutely. Or even in a backpack, if we let ourselves get overweight, just try that for a whole day, and you'll realize the extra strain on yourself. There's no question about that.
Where you live, do you live in a rural area or more in an urban area, or somewhere in between? I know you know Lake Erie.
It's very nice here. We're right on the north shore of Lake Erie at Long Beach in Wainfleet, and so there are houses. They're not really close together, which is nice, and it's kind of a farm community. Wainfleet is, and then just a 10 or 15-minute drive into the big city, Port Colborne, with 18,000 people. That's where our office is, and it's a very nice area. There's not too many people around. It's never too crowded, and I like it.
Mm-hmm. What's it called? Wayne Sweet, like SWEET?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
WAINFLEET. Wayne Fleet.
Okay.
Yeah, not named after me at all. It's just a coincidence. I live here.
Yeah. Okay. 877-897-8255. So the company is not far from where you live.
No. They not our businesses. No, they're Port Colborne and of course on both coasts of Canada as well. But the Strauss company that I often talk about, they're out in British Columbia, out in Kamloops, BC. So it's a long way from here.
Yeah, I have a good friend that lives in Kamloops.
Is that right?
I do. Yeah, he's a good pal. Henry Small is his name. In fact, he used to be a spokesperson for Strauss Naturals. He has a radio show. I don't know if he still does. Henry Small. He's a great musician, by the way, too. Just a regular guy, but a spokesperson. He used their product, and he had great results, too.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
No, I don't know him, but...
You don't know Henry. You don't know Henry then, right?
No, I don't. No.
He's a
No,
terrific
never heard of
guy.
him, but,
He's really a nice guy.
Yeah. Well, they've helped a lot of people, so there's no surprise, Dr. Garko, that there's lots of people around them that can talk about them. That's for sure.
How much time do we have in this block, Katie?
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Okay, we come back. We're going to talk about the Strauss Heart Drops, other products that they have. I'm trying to convince Wayne to convince the company to get some of the other products back in line. They have some wonderful ones. We'll be back.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
You experience the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter. Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend. Delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. The third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Wayne Elliott is our guest, and he's an educator, spokesperson for Strauss Naturals, Strauss Herbals. Great company, a venerable company recognized in Canada. Of course, they've been selling products in the United States for a long time. They're officed in British Columbia. Kamloops, of all places, supposed to be beautiful there. I have not been. My good friend Henry Small lives there. Kamloops, interesting name. Wayne, welcome back. I'm getting emails from listeners and viewers regarding cardiovascular related questions. One question that keeps coming up, apparently, high blood pressure is known as a silent killer, and for good reason. The silent refers to people being unaware that they're even suffering from it because there are no warning signs in the early stages of its development to alert them. And it's a killer, too, because 32,200 deaths annually in the U.S. I don't know what it is in Canada. That's a pretty recent statistic that I just gave you. But they're asking me, they're on high blood pressure meds, and they want to take the Strauss heart drops, and are concerned as to whether or not there are any interaction effects.
No, Dr. Garko, as we say all the time, of course, there's no contraindications with any pharmaceuticals. Health Canada determined that on all the Strauss formulas over 20 years ago, and they're kind of the opposite. They're kind of like the difference between food and drugs. So there is no contraindication with any pharmaceutical, and so they're safe, and your satisfaction is guaranteed by the Strauss company. You really can't go wrong. I've found that 3 to 5 months on the kidney blood pressure formula has seemed to be the average treatment, 3 to 5 months. Strauss heart drops, I'm still taking them 23 years later, of course, and if your heart is the reason for your high blood pressure, it's shown that the Strauss heart drops will lower your blood pressure. If it's your kidneys, the Strauss kidney blood pressure formula, as in my experience, including my own, of course, my own experience, my mom's, and loads of other customers years ago when we were involved selling these products in Eastern Canada. So just a great product to try, no danger, and I hope you give it to yourself. The Strauss kidney blood pressure formula.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Just so people understand, the classification of blood pressure is very important. There's a lot of misunderstanding about this. Normal blood pressure, you have systolic pressure and diastolic pressure. Systolic pressure is when the heart pumps. Diastolic, when the heart relaxes. Systolic pressure, normal, is less than 120 millimeters for mercury. Prehypertension is 120 to 139 millimeters per mercury, and then stage 1 hypertension is 140 to 159. Stage 2 is greater than 160 blood pressure reading on systolic blood pressure. So, people think, oh, well, I'm 140, I'm good. That's normal. No, that's stage 1 hypertension, 140. You had to try to get your blood pressure down, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Back in the day when 140/80 was considered normal, and mine was higher than that. And it was my kidneys, the Strauss kidney blood pressure formula lowered my blood pressure. It's still, all these years later, it's 120/70 is my average blood pressure. So it's perfect according to any doctor that I see. And interesting, Dr. Garko, way back when they lowered the recommended blood pressure from 140/80 to 120. You wonder how many people went on pharmaceuticals back in those days. I'm sure there was an awful lot of them. And the thing I've always found strange, Dr. Garko, is they don't give a different blood range depending on age and condition. So an 18-year-old young strapping football player or a female basketball player should have the same blood pressure as their grandparents, you think? I never did get that. I think it's another one of those flaws in Western medicine, personally.
Yeah. Yeah,
one of the many, I should say.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying one of the many, in my opinion, one of the many flaws in Western medicine.
Well, yeah, Western, my experience, Wayne, has been no matter what paradigm you look at, you'll find that's why I'm a big fan of integrative medicine, functional medicine. There's no single paradigm that has all of the metaphorically speaking, medical bases covered. And sometimes you need to integrate traditional allopathic medicine with naturopathic medicine or Ayurvedic medicine or traditional Chinese medicine, and you integrate them. And then you get into the world of functional medicine as well. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, I do agree. I've stayed away from pharmaceuticals now. It's over 20 years since I've taken an aspirin or anything, any man-made chemical drug. So my thoughts are I don't believe in pharmaceutical chemical drugs, and I'll never take one again so long as I live. I have seen what doctors have called miracles, though, with natural medicine and herbal medicine, and so I was a student of Jim Strauss, so I'm pretty tough to move in my opinions, Dr. Garko. I believed him, and I've never seen anything to contradict that information in all these years since.
Yeah, well, it sounds to me that I never met the man. Quite honestly, I don't know you know him. You knew him better probably than most. Sounds to me though he seemed to embrace these alternative and complementary forms of medicine. I don't know if he dismissed out of hand allopathic medicine. You would know better than I. We can talk about that. We have about 30 seconds left in this block. And I would tell if you could go into this break, Wayne, and give them the website.
Yes, absolutely. Strauss, STRAUSS, StraussNaturals.com is where you can get much more information and find the contact information in case you want to speak to a customer rep or check out their products.
Okay. All right, sounds good. We'll come back. We'll see you at the top of the hour. Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast and globally. We'll be back.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
With the incredible growth of the natural products industry, we have never had more products to choose from. And at the same time, getting healthy has never been more confusing. Irwin Naturals has made it easy for consumers, bringing relevant, high-integrity supplements to the marketplace. Irwin Naturals soft gel delivery technology was chosen over 20 years ago for its ability to quickly and effectively deliver the beneficial nutrients found in their formulas into our bodies for enhanced bioavailability. Irwin Naturals uses a multi-step approach for their products, utilizing the latest clinically researched ingredients while assuring that all claims are supported by scientific evidence. These strict quality standards have allowed Irwin Naturals to bring high-quality CBD products made with full-spectrum hemp extract to the public at an extremely affordable price while using the highest quality hemp. Irwin Naturals stays in tune with the ever-changing face of health in America. When choosing your supplements, consider using high-quality, relevant products from Irwin Naturals.
The preceding was a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition.
Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. thanks for tuning in today. So glad you could. And we start off the week, and we're gonna have another milestone in this coronavirus pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, and the coronavirus crisis. Listen, we'll probably today pass 1 million infections worldwide, and it's just tragic where it's headed. And certain states have opened up. That is an experiment. Nobody knows what's going to happen with that. We'll have to wait and see. I hope for the best, but I don't know. You go back and you look at the influenza pandemic of 1918, this called the Spanish flu. Countries and states and wherever that opened early had a second wave, and it was devastating, more devastating than the first wave. In fact, when you go back and look at that pandemic and look at some of the graphs, you'll see that there were 3 waves. The initial wave, the second wave, which was far more exponentially greater than the first wave, and then the third wave that was close perhaps to the first wave. I don't remember exactly. But it came in 3 different waves. They're anticipating this fall that it will happen again. And what's going to make it really challenging is that if these experts are correct, and the modeling is relatively correct, you're going to have it occurring simultaneously with influenza. And that is not good. Not good at all. And of course, the coronavirus is a respiratory disease. By the way, Wayne Elliott is our guest today. We're going to have him on, and he was on in the first hour. We're talking about blood pressure. I'm going to revisit that in 1 second. But there was a wonderful op-ed in the New York Times last week by Dr. Richard Levitin. He's an emergency room physician, been practicing, over 30 years. And he was talking about silent hypoxia with this virus. And what he noticed was when he was working in the emergency room, patients would come in for like maybe they fell down and broke a shoulder or an arm, or had some other injury or some other concern. And the doctors would find that these patients had COVID pneumonia, and they didn't even know it. And they would scan them, and for an injured fall, then they would coincidentally find COVID pneumonia. And then you would have elderly patients who would pass out for no particular known reason. And then you had a number of diabetic patients they found when they would check into the emergency room that had COVID pneumonia but didn't know it. The doctors were taken aback by that. They were surprised because the patients never reported any sensation of breathing difficulty, even though their chest x-rays would show diffuse pneumonia, and their oxygen was below normal. And so the doctors were highly perplexed. And so that was one of the new ironic, paradoxical elements or features of this virus. And so COVID pneumonia initially causes a form of oxygen deprivation called silent hypoxia. It's silent because it's hard to detect. You don't even know it, and it's insidious. Pneumonia, let's be clear, it's an infection of your lungs, of the air sacs that fill up with fluid or pus. It's an infection. And typically patients develop chest discomfort, pain in breathing and other breathing problems. And when the COVID pneumonia first sets in, patients don't feel short of breath necessarily, even as their oxygen levels begin to decline. And so by the time they do start to sense it, they are at an alarmingly low level of oxygen levels of moderate to severe pneumonia, which Dr. Levitin says that we'll see on the x-ray. And he said to his amazement, most of the patients he saw had been sick for a week or so with fever, cough, or upset stomach and fatigue, but only came because of short of breath. And their pneumonia had clearly been going on for days and days. This is one of these crazy emergent qualities of this virus. And he said, a vast majority of COVID, and I'm quoting him, pneumonia patients I met had remarkably low oxygen saturations at triage, seemingly incompatible with life, he said, but they were using their cell phones as we put them on monitors. And so what happens is, and the more you become, the more difficult it becomes, and the more the infection begins to occupy all your air sacs, the harder it is for you to breathe, and the harder you try to breathe, which makes matters even worse. As the inflammation from COVID pneumonia starts, it causes the air sacs to collapse and oxygen levels fail. And you're trying to breathe harder, and which damages the lungs and causes even more inflammation. It's a horrid, horrid situation. You feel like you're being suffocated to death. So this is yet another unusual feature of this virus. I wanted to share that with you, called silent hypoxia. Wayne, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you on. I'm sorry it's always under this set of circumstances. Maybe there'll be a better day. Yes?
Yeah, I think so, Dr. Garko. I'm very encouraged. I personally think it's a tough flu, and Governor Cuomo was on the news the night before last, and they've done a bunch of testing randomly in New York State. It didn't say how many thousand people, but he said the only group that were excluded were people who were at work and didn't happen to be didn't by chance happen to be tested outside, but otherwise it was a wide range of people. What they discovered, running it through analytics and so forth, and actuary numbers, is that over 3 million people in New York have had it and recovered. And there's two good sides to that coin, according to the experts that followed Governor Cuomo's announcement. One is that, of course, the death rate is, if this is true, the death rate by percentage is far less than what's been touted in the media for weeks. And secondly, that the antibodies that are needed to deal with this flu for people who are very ill would be more plentiful. And so I have personally believed all along that this is just a tough flu. I know I had it. I was under the weather for just shy of a month, and respiratory indeed. It kicked the heck out of me.
Did you lose your sense of taste and smell by chance?
No, neither one.
Yeah, that's those are common symptoms. Loss of taste and smell with people that get infected. Not with everybody, but with some.
No, I had fever and, of course, cough. And just certainly didn't feel myself, didn't have the energy. It was almost a month. And my wife became ill. She had little different symptoms, some of the same, but some different. She was in bed for a week and had vomiting and diarrhea, which I didn't experience either of those. So it struck people different ways. And I personally believe there's tens of millions of us that have had it, recovered, that these numbers that we're looking at, I don't believe there's any accuracy to them now.
Yeah. Well, when we come back, we'll talk some more, but we're going to get into cardiovascular health and immune health, the Strauss Heart Drops, the kidney formula, and the CardioCalm in combination. LTN, coast to coast and globally.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you could make it today. Wayne Elliott is our guest. We were talking a little bit about the coronavirus. I was talking about silent hypoxia. Of course, hypoxia is when you don't get enough oxygen reaching your cells, tissues, and organs. Silent hypoxia is associated with COVID-19 and pneumonia. I'll share more about that tomorrow when I'm on the air. I was talking with Wayne earlier about high blood pressure, and it is a silent killer. I'm always reminded of the quote by Marcus Aurelius Martialis, who was a first century Roman poet. He said, "Life is not living, but living in health is," right? And he's 100% right. But when living in health can be elusive, as we know, it requires initiative, it requires insight, and the grim morbidity and mortality statistics surrounding high blood pressure, also called hypertension, reveals how elusive living in health can be, even though high blood pressure is preventable. One of the things that you can do to keep your blood pressure in check is with Strauss Heart Drops. There is a lot of evidence to suggest that. Wayne, welcome back to the show. Keeping blood pressure under control is really critically important because it damages the endothelium, the lining of the arteries, which leads then to cholesterol buildup because the body's trying to repair it, and one thing leads to another. Then you end up with clogged arteries, and the cholesterol gets oxidized, and it's a mess. It's a dumpster fire. So, but the Strauss Heart Drops are useful here. Yes.
Absolutely, the Strauss Heart Drops and the Strauss Kidney Blood Pressure Formula. I guess the company guarantees your satisfaction. So whether it's your heart or your kidneys, it's one or the other that's the cause. Whichever it is, you're satisfied, or the company refunds your money. So pretty safe bet, Dr. Garko. Completely safe bet, and can't be taken for your money. So I hope people will give it to themselves today, and just can't go wrong. When I first took them 23 years ago, it was changed my life forever. So I'm always urging folks to give it to themselves.
How does the company provide the guarantee? Could you share that a little bit?
Simple. You're not satisfied, you go to where you bought the Strauss Heart Drops. If you're not satisfied, you tell them and get your money back. And the Strauss company reimburses the store or the outlet that you bought your heart drops from, or you directly if you bought them from the Strauss company. Yeah, Dr. Garko. Yeah, it's an unconditional guarantee, satisfaction guarantee. It's that's why I say you can't go wrong. There is no downside. You can't be hurt. You can't be cheated for your money, and you can't be dissatisfied. So.
All right. This is good. So let's see. What do we got here? Mohammed, New Hampshire. Is he on the line, Katie?
He is.
All right. Let's go to Mohammed in New Hampshire. Mohammed, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on.
Oh, thank you so much for taking my call.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a great show. I listen to your show every single day, and there's great information.
Oh, well, thank you, Mohammed. How are you doing? How are things in New Hampshire?
Things are pretty decent. You know, we still have like nothing open here right now, so it's not bad as the rest of the country.
Mm-hmm. And you listen to the show every day, do you? I am very grateful that you do that. How did you get which station? On which station do you listen to the show?
It's 1270 AM 1270.
AM 1270. Ah, how good. Yeah, it's one of our affiliates. What are you doing, Mohammed, to try and protect yourself from this virus? Are you doing anything special?
I am. If I go out in public, I wear a mask. I also try not to go out much as possible. So just, take some vitamins and things like that. So,
sure. Is your cardiovascular health in good shape? Have you ever been diagnosed with any cardiovascular issues, high blood pressure?
Yes.
Hardening of the. What do you have?
I had some arteries problem. My arteries was clogged up, so they had to. I had a surgery about 6-7 years ago.
Ooh. And have you ever taken the Strauss Heart Drops? Are you familiar with that product?
I have not, but I'm planning on doing it. I listen to your show, so I figure I'm gonna get some.
Yeah, I think you should. Wayne, so your arteries were clogged too, right, Wayne?
My arteries?
Wayne? I lost Wayne.
Yes, there was. I had a surgery. There were 5 of my arteries was clogged.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, you're a prime candidate, my
5
friend.
Yes.
Wayne
You're
wanted to
five
tell you
bad.
something, Mohammed.
Yeah, you're a prime candidate. They couldn't replace your whole artery. It's not like your car or your tractor where you just replace the whole hose. They simply did bypasses. So there's, without question, you still have plaque in the part of your arteries that weren't exchanged or replaced. And you wouldn't be sorry. You will guaranteed start to feel more energy in a very short period of time. And then I urge you to take them for at least a year, but for those first 4 or 5 months, don't do anything too much more strenuous than you did before.
We'll be right back. Mohammed, don't hang up. We'll tell you some more. LTN Coast to Coast and globally.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, Live Fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, talking with Wayne Elliott from Strauss Naturals, Strauss Heart Drops, Strauss Herbals, Strauss, not the musician, the composer. And I have the Strauss Heart Drops. I've been taking that product along with the CardioCalm and along with the kidney support. I'm taking all three together. I've been doing that now for several weeks. Mohammed's on the line. He's out of New Hampshire, first-time caller. Mohammed, I wanted to go back to you for a second. I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. If you're comfortable answering them, please do. If not, don't worry about it. First of all, may I ask how old you are?
I'm 68.
Okay, 68. Let me ask you just a couple of questions about your diet. I'm headed somewhere with this and the Strauss Heart Drops in these three products. How would you describe your diet? Is it more plant-based? Is it a mix of plants and meats? Is it more meat-based? How would you describe it?
I think it's mixed.
It's mixed. Okay. With my clients who have cardiovascular issues, I try to encourage them to move more toward a plant-based diet. It doesn't have to be exclusive, but the more plants they eat, the better it is. And certain plants, I won't get into all the details. That's one thought. And you're at a very interesting and important age at 68. And your cardiorespiratory, your cardiovascular system, the age of your arteries is probably the functional age of a person. Have you been diagnosed with high blood pressure?
Yes. I take medication for high blood pressure, and I also have a high cholesterol.
Okay, so you're a classic case. Did heart disease run in your family? Did people in your family tend to run high cholesterol levels?
I want to say yes, but I'm not 100% sure because I'm from Middle East, so they really don't have all the technology and things like we have here. You know,
to know that.
Really don't go
Yes,
to the doctor
I
over
understand.
there unless they ask
Usually in Middle Eastern countries, the diet, they do eat meat, but a lot of plants, and especially in the Mediterranean basin, people will tend to move more toward a plant-based diet. So Wayne, listening to Mohammed, he had bypass surgery 5 years ago, 5 arteries. He has high blood pressure and he has high cholesterol. Taking all 3 of those products in combination would serve him well. The Strauss Heart Drops, which I have, holding up, the cardio support drops that I have, and of course the kidney support drops. All 3 would be a good dietary supplement strategy, don't you think?
No question about that, Dr. Garko. And if the gentleman could only afford one, it would certainly be not that they're overly expensive, but I respect everybody's money, and especially these times, you don't know who's working and who isn't. But if you could only buy one, you buy those Strauss Heart Drops, and you sure won't be sorry. And you won't worry about your cholesterol anymore, and you'll start to remove that plaque safely and efficiently, and you'll just feel more and more energy.
Given that Mohammed's a first-time caller, and we always have new listeners, new viewers, Wayne, what is the protocol for taking the let's just take the Strauss Heart Drops. You take it once a day. It's a liquid, so it comes with a dropper with it. How much do you take, and how often a day?
Well, 3 times a day is best, Mohammed. And if I were you, I take 1 to 2 full droppers 2 to 3 times a day. But I've been taking it 23 years. I likely don't need to take what I do, but I also don't want to return to the symptoms I had before and the trouble. But if you could, for 5 or 6 months, take 2 droppers full 3 times a day, long before the 6 months, you will feel a lot better. But I would encourage you to take it for a year. If you had all those bypassed arteries, you have an issue with cholesterol, and you may choose never to stop taking it. Like me, it sure can't hurt you. It's just ingredients that are commonly used for cooking. Very good ingredients that have great medicinal value, like the aged garlic extract, cayenne pepper, and the other ingredients that are in the heart drops in perfect proportion. So I sure hope you get them for yourself. No one will have to tell you, no doctor and no numbers and no tests will have to tell you that you're feeling better. You will know it, sir.
Mohammed, you're under the care of a cardiologist, yes?
I am.
Okay. So, are you taking high blood pressure medications?
I am. I'm taking all kind of, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, vitamin D, that whole aspirin, things like that.
All right. So, first off, right out of the box, I would tell you never stop taking your medications until you talk with your doctor. That's number one. Number two, does your doctor are you able to walk and get around and so on without shortness of breath and putting yourself at risk?
Yes. I ride my bike. I'm in a really good shape as far as walking, riding bike. I still work, I feel good. So
that's good, Mohammed. And Wayne's Wayne gives you a firsthand account from his own experience, but there's a lot of anecdotal evidence. There's clinical evidence too to support the efficacy and the safety of the Strauss Heart Drops. It certainly would contribute to an attempt to try and create better vascular health, better circulation. And Wayne's right. If your arteries open up, you'll have better flow. You'll have more oxygen and nutrients getting to the cells, tissues, and organs. I appreciate your call. I thank you for your listenership, and I hope that our conversation today will cause you to think about and ultimately get to the health store or go to the website and purchase the Strauss Heart Drops and give it a try and stay updated. Keep us updated and let us know. Will you do that, please?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for the great show and the great information. And I'm very thankful for all that, okay? You have a great day.
It's my pleasure, and it's a privilege to talk to you. Thank you so much. We're grateful. There you go, Wayne. So, we have people across the country that listen and watch the show, and we're here every day to do this work to try not just dispense information, but evidence-based and information, and to give people a chance for them to take charge of their health. And these products from Strauss Naturals certainly is a way to do that. We come back, we'll talk some more with Wayne Elliott, and we'll have the LTN health question of the day. You are listening and you are watching Wayne Elliott on Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast and globally.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online.